Welcome. I know it's late on Sunday, 12/12, but this video has to be done. It is urgent because all these rituals, everything's come together. Everything is now out there in the open, and I'm going to tell you what I've been able to see today and find. Wow. So yes, we're live. We're going to wait for everyone to jump in as I get the other screen ready. So we're going to go over it. So this morning, today on 12/12, we've had two championships take place. So the first one taken place in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, and it was the Formula One World Championship. So I made a video about this last night. So, and then after that, just very close to my home, I was there at the stadium. We went to Hamilton. So Lewis Hamilton lost the title on the final lap, and today Hamilton Tiger Cats are playing the Winnipeg Blue Bombers in Hamilton, and they just got whooped. They were leading the game all the way up until late in the second half, and Winnipeg came back and blew them away, took it to overtime, and creamed them. They never got to touch the ball. So we're going to go over this. Everyone jump in, because what I'm about to prove and show you is biblical truth. I have more proof and evidence that this is the ultimate truth, and this will save your soul and give you eternal salvation in heaven with God. And I'm about to go through it with you right now. So I have some verses taken out of Genesis. Yes, we've been going through Revelation because we're currently in Revelation. We were not there in Genesis, but something today has happened, and now Genesis is unfolding right now in Revelation, because something took place in Genesis that has to end for the Antichrist to take his place. And we're going to go through it. Oh my goodness. Wow. You're not going to believe this, so wait till I start showing you. So this is the ultimate ritual I have ever seen, and you're all going to take this in. So get whoever you know that likes sports and wants to expose it, and some Bible truth and some revelations, because I have it all here and right in front of me, and it is epic. Just you wait and see. Wow. The numbers, the names, everything is unbelievable. It is too unbelievable. And when you see it, I pray and hope you all see it too, and are no longer blinded by the deception of this world, and you can take in this truth from God, because it is here, and it's only here because it's about to go down on this earth, right? The final deception. So as you've been watching my channel, whoever's been here from day one and been watching all the recent videos, everything's been leading up to this, and something major happened today on 12/12. Sorry, I'm just getting the Google ready. So everyone's still jumping in. That's great. Just preparing, because yeah, this was a rush. I just finished watching the game, made my tea, and it's just been crazy. Okay, let me see who's here now. Wow. Yes, everyone's here. This is great. Day 7, you're loyal, been with me all day. You were on live when I was at the Hamilton Stadium this afternoon, and when I was freaking out this morning watching the F1 race live, because I saw the rituals happening. Darla Trowbridge, good evening. Stacy D is back. Hello, Stacy. Shalom, Lacey. Chrysanthia, what's up? Hello. Melissa. So yeah, Melissa, football and racing. Not just one sport today. There's 2. So I'm going to show you, and you're going to see the connections, and it's all biblical. Good evening, by the way. It's epic. Good vibes, Laurel. T. Mooten. Hey, Nico and everyone. T. Birmingham, UK is back. Good evening. Yes, all sports are rigged, but especially these 2 championship games that took place today. Okay, I'm about to get into it. Once I go through all these hellos, whoever's here, we're going to get into it. Trina, hello. Blessings to Luis. Okay, Natasha's here. Right, okay. I'm going to share my screen. Oh yeah, I can't do it like that. Okay, here we go. So as you know, I've been on the Facebook all day. I've been like making sure all the information's been coming through since last night. So this morning, this character, his name is Lewis Hamilton. So taken, his last name is Ham, right? He's a British race car driver. He's a 7-time world champion. So today, he was going for his 8th world title in the grand finale, the championship showdown. But he lost on the final lap to none other than Max Verstappen of Holland, Red Bull, car number 33, right? So Max Verstappen wins his first world title on the final lap of the final race of the season, right? So Hamilton got beat. It's a fall of an empire. Lewis Hamilton is a 7-time world champion and has won the last 4 championships. He missed one because his teammate won it, and he won the 2 before that. So he's been on a roll. It's been a dynasty, and it has now ended. It fell today on 12/12 on Sun Worship Day, Sunday. So there's car number 33 wins, right? This was earlier in the morning in the Middle East. Hamilton falls. So guess what? So after I watched the race, we had a rally today at Tim Hortons Field. So it's a stadium there in Hamilton. The exact same spelling, the same name as Lewis Hamilton, but it's actually the city Hamilton, right here in Ontario, Canada. So they have a team, a football team, right? Not soccer, by the way, for all the Brits, throwing football. So Hamilton has a football team called the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and they were going for their championship today, the Grey Cup in Hamilton. So we were there at the stadium, and I left before the game started because I don't care for that business, but I came home and watched it because I just knew it finally came to me that this is the fall of an empire. So Hamilton was winning all the way up until the final quarter. Then they somehow tied it and went to overtime, and then they just got smashed by Winnipeg. Winnipeg beat Hamilton 33-25. So there's your 33 again going to the winner over someone named Hamilton, because Hamilton, again, is Ham. There's your 33. So Hamilton twice in one day on December 12/12 loses to someone containing the number 33. And if anyone knows about numbers and Gematria numerology, 33, Jesus Christ was killed at 33. I showed you his official birth date and death date, and there's 33 weeks in between that. So this is why they use 33 as associated with the Antichrist. That's the Antichrist number, because he wants to be a mirror of Jesus Christ, because Jesus is the perfect 33. So what does the Antichrist have to mirror? That perfect 33 and invert it to an Antichrist 33. So why is he doing this to Hamilton? Right? So as we know, so before the game even ended, I said on Facebook 3 hours ago, I said, Lewis Hamilton lost the championship today. Hamilton playing Winnipeg in the Grey Cup right now. If another Hamilton loses today on 12/12, then Satan has taken back the kingdoms he gave to Ham after the flood. He takes them back now to give to the Antichrist that is now ready to take the New World Order throne. So we all know, we've been talking about Revelation and that the Antichrist is about to rise. But yes, of course, the Antichrist is coming. He's going to take the throne. But guess what? There's an old world order still in place. So there's an old empire that is still in place while the new empire is being built on top of it. So he needs to put end to the last empire of this world. So if the Bible is truth and this world was flooded by God, so we're going to go to the Bible verses right now because it's all right here. So Genesis, we're bringing it way back to the beginning, Genesis, because we have to. So we understand what has taken place right now today in Revelation. We have to go back to Genesis. So Genesis 7:13. In the self-same day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them into the ark. So there was 3 sons. Each one had a wife, including Ham and Noah and his wife. So that leaves 8. There's your number 8. Because 8 people started this world after the flood. So we're going to go to the next Genesis verse that involves Ham. So Genesis 9:18. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. So we're going to get into this. This is where our lineage comes from. I am showing you our true ancestry, right? I'm going to show you where we were. And let me tell you now, we are not the bloodline of Ham. That belongs to the elite and all these celebrities because they're the ones working for the devil. So Genesis 9:22. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his 2 brethren without. This is one of the most important verses now because Ham committed a sin. So this is where it goes downhill. So this is after the flood, right? Everything's been washed away. They are the last 8 remaining humans alive. Guess what? Somehow Satan still has an effect, even though he's in purgatory. So immediately, when the fallen angels are sent to purgatory when the earth is flooded, they immediately still have an effect and are doing their dirty work to try and tempt the sons of Noah. And they got to Ham because Ham was married to a Canaanite. So this is how the satanic bloodline continued after the flood, and we're going to get into it. So why did Ham commit sin on his father? So when it says here that Ham saw the nakedness of his father, he told his 2 brothers to get out because Satan got to Ham and he offered him the whole world. Satan said to Ham, he's like, look, your father and your brothers, they don't care about you. He's like, you are a real leader. He's like, you will lead this earth, but first you have to take the power and own it. So Satan told him, he says, if you want the power and if you want all the kingdoms of this earth, he says, look at your father. You want him to be the leader, that drunk fool? He says, go and rape him. Satan told Ham to rape his drunk father because he was naked and passed out because everything was different after the flood. And Satan quickly, like he did with Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, quick, right? We're talking like superior powers here. So we got to Ham and said, rape your father and you will have all the kingdoms of this new earth, right? That's what happened. It is in the Bible. So Satan did this, made him rape his father, perform all this sodomy, and then that's how he got the power. And that's why Buckingham Palace, Birmingham, Tottenham, Markham, Durham, Hamptons, Hamilton, everything's Ham because he got what Satan offered him, all the kingdoms of this earth. And all these towns named Ham, that this part of the kingdoms, right? So Genesis 10:1. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. and unto them were sons born after the flood. So I'm showing you our ancestry, where we all came from, because the government's been hiding it. So we're going to get into that. So, and the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Phut, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seba, Havilah, and Sapta, and Rama, and Sabteka. And the sons of Rama, Sheba, and Dedan. And Cush begat Nimrod. So Nimrod is the first psychopath, right? And again, he came from Ham. So this is what Satan needed. This is how the effect of him, temptation into the devil with Ham to rape his father, to get this kind of superiority over him and his brothers to rule over the new world. This is the empire that formed after the flood. Ham, and then gave birth to Cush, and Cush begat Nimrod, who became ruler of Babylon and this whole earth, and wanted to build the Tower of Babel and destroy God and break into heaven. So he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel and Erech and Akkad and Calneh in the land of Shinar. Out of that land went forth Assur and builded Nineveh and the city Rehoboth and Calah, and Rezin between Nineveh. And so this is our world right now. These are the kingdoms that came after the flood. This is the empire that has risen and that we've all been born into. Okay, yeah. So we're looking at the lineage here. This is in Genesis. So it tells you what happened with the 8 that came off the ark and how the sin. So this is what the stuff is not clear in the Bible, but once you know it and you see it, even if it's just one little verse, that's all it takes. You fill in the rest, right? It's all here. So, and the Arvadites and the Zamorite and the Hamathites, and afterward were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. So it tells you here in the Bible that the Canaanites came again after the flood through the line of Ham. It's all here by the generation, through all the children born unto them. It's biblical. It tells you, they tell you how the evil came back after the flood, because they tell you God wiped away all evil, but obviously we're still here in evil. And it shows you in Genesis that Ham somehow brought a Canaanite onto the ark, committed so much sin, and here we go, the new empire for Satan. And it tells you in here, and the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as thou comest to Gerar unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah. We all know. If you don't know, we'll get into Sodom and Gomorrah because we're seeing it all around us right now. And Admah and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. These are the sons of Ham. So it reinforces in the beginning. It tells you where it came from. It shows you that the Canaanites spread abroad, and then it reinforces that these are the sons of Ham, after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. This is incredible stuff, and it's all playing out in our world today in Revelation. And Genesis reinforces in Genesis 10:32. These are the families of the sons of Noah, after their generations, in their nations. And by these were the nations divided in the earth after the flood. So in the self-same day entered Noah. Okay, did we all go through that? Okay, so we're back there. So the Antichrist needs to take a throne, right? So he's ready because the stage is being set for the Antichrist to take the throne. But the old empire has to fall. So what the old empire is the Ham Empire. And as I put here, while the game was going on, we are witnessing the end of the Ham Empire because he wants it to end. He doesn't want any other empire here, but just to have his stage set for him. So the old empire has to fall while the stage is being set for the Antichrist to be taken in and rule over whoever. Now here we go. In the Gematria, the fall of Hamilton equals 474. So the empire of Ham is finished. And we have a whole folder dedicated to the number 474. So I'll bring that up afterwards. Well, I'll just bring it up now. So let's get to it. Let me stop this quickly. Yes, Bible study. We went all the way back to Genesis today. So let's take a break. Let me finish my tea before it gets too cold. Because hope no one's lost. Let me make sure everyone's here in the comments. So yeah, the race was wild. Again, so look, Tom Brady scored 33 points today with a Buccaneers win. So I just showed you car 33 beat Hamilton on the final lap. Hamilton was winning all the way up until the final lap, and then car 33 wins. The same in the Hamilton Tiger Cats game. Hamilton were winning, and then boom, Winnipeg comes back and beats them 33-25. Twice in one day on a day 12-12. Crazy night. Crusaders are here. The family's all in here. Tom Brady, we just saw that. Jesus is the Son, and it's Sunday. We're exposing this ritual as it just happened from morning till night. So we started the day with a Hamilton falling, and now we're ending tonight with another Hamilton falling. And I'm telling you the connection to today, and that is the fall of the Hamite Empire, son of Noah, because the Antichrist needs his empire to fall because it's been in place since the flood, since they came off the ark, till now, because there was no other flood, there was no bloody Tartaria, there was no mud flood, there was no brimstone and fire, only at Sodom and Gomorrah. Winnipeg, we won by 33 points. Strange, yes, Winnipeg. So we got the Blue Bombers in the house. I was at Hamilton Stadium today, so wow, it was incredible. Car 33. Oracle was on the race car. Red Bull released the beast. Red Bull gives you wings, so it's all satanic. The Lamb, that's why they went after Marcus Lamb. He spoke against, yes, and he was Christian. Yeah, my phone battery only has 33%. Guys, that's why we're all here connected. Ham, I'm telling you, Ham. Hello, Santino. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share this. Anyone that wants to know where we are at, I just exposed the ending of Genesis. Today seems to be the official ending of the Ham Empire that began in Genesis. This is incredible. We are living today watching something that began in Genesis from the flood is now officially ending with the fall of Hamilton and the rise now. The stage is set. Look around. Now Ham is out the way and his empire has fallen. The Antichrist is on his way to sit on the throne and control the New World Order for 7 years, trial and tribulation. And if that's about to begin either in the next 2 weeks or sometime in 2022, that leaves us 7 years to get right with God. If we're not going to get raptured and we get left behind, or if there's no such thing. Yeah, so again, Bible study, your favorite. Yeah, saying hello to Lacey's in the house. Nimrod's head is supposedly here in the USA. I don't know if it's true. It has to be. Look at the coin in the thumbnail I shared for the video. That's a Ham, son of Noah. They actually have his image on that coin. And like I said before, once I get into exposing the fallen angels buildings, they have all these statues and all these like Romanesque Greco buildings. That's Cain. That's from the old world, because Satan pulls through on his deals with these people. So he gave Cain all the empires and kingdoms, and he gave Ham all the empires and kingdoms. And that's it. Now we're here at the end. Thank you, Ruth. Spot on. Hey, it's Gloria from Uganda. Wow, we have Africa in the house. I'm inspired by you, King Nico. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless you. God bless you. Nakamwagi Mary. It's amazing having Uganda in the house. Get serious with God. Our redemption is nigh. Thank you for that, Ruth. Yeah, so sorry. So many. Yeah. So Tom Brady's wife or husband, because I don't believe that these people are the sex that they say they are, and I do have to expose that. But these subjects are starting to get really touchy now, and the devil, we already know, is onto me. So I can't lose you guys because I just found all you wonderful ladies and gentlemen learning so much. Thank you, Nikos. Yeah, Stacy, thank you for being here and just giving it the time and taking it in. I've been doing this for years, and just the beast statue in front of New York. Yeah, there's one in front of the Rockefeller building too. There's two, not just that one in front of the UN building. There's one in front of the Rockefeller Center too. Unbelievable. Yeah, of course it's Saturday. The real Sabbath is Saturday, but that the Sabbath kind of been changing now with all these times and dates and the ending and the speeding up of time, shortening, right? So, but yeah, it was never Sunday. Sabbath was never Sunday. Saturday in Spanish is sabado, so it says Sabbath right there. So I have always known that from young, since I ever learned Spanish. I was like, wait, so the Sabbath is Saturday? Because Sunday's Domingo, right? So we got New Zealand in the house. Sue Sutton, welcome New Zealand. You're well into you're like 13, 14 hours ahead of me right here, right now. So what's the future like? My mind is blown right now. I'm only learning about the Bible through all of you. Just wow. Yeah. So if you feel like it's too intimidating to pick this up and try and read it because it's a lot and, very thick, there's other people that have been reading it. Just get on. We'll do Bible study together. You do not have to go through this alone. It helps when we do Bible study together. So I'm glad to be here. Bring up Genesis. Bring up the fall of the Ham Empire. It is real. Genesis really happened. Like everything that I know and see and feel today is proof that everything happened in Genesis and more, because they removed a lot. And then we get the book of Enoch, which fills in, right? It is all true. And the fact that Ham fell today proves that Ham stepped off the ark and was tempted by the devil and got all the kingdoms of the earth. And now that time has ended, because those kingdoms that Ham was given by Satan is now being taken back for the Antichrist. Is anyone following me here? There's balance now. This is how it's going down. Like, why didn't I see this or know this and think, well, the other empire is still here? I kept talking about the old world order, but it's so biblical. It's literally in the Bible. It tells you about the Canaanites and Ham post-flood. Central Coast Oregon, USA. I'm in love with USA. I'm rooting for you, USA. So let's get all America on board, because you guys really are in the belly of the beast. So if anyone needs to resist, it's you all. So I'm praying and rooting for US, for Vancouver. Bless everyone. Uganda, New Zealand. Hey Crusaders, says Zay Johnson. I hope you guys are taking in this biblical day. An empire has fallen. It is the empire of Ham, son of Noah, has officially now fallen, which means we're that second closer to the Antichrist taking the stage. It is legit, really going to happen. The stage is being set. The old world is being like erased and put to bed. What more can we see that is happening? Sorry, I'm not getting angry. I'm just so overwhelmed with what I've gone through today. I've been just seeing it happen since the moment I woke up. I've been on it. I was at the freaking ritual stadium just hours ago where this ritual took place. I cannot believe what is happening. And I'm getting like a first person view of the changing of the guard. We are witnessing the changing of the guard. Thank you, Corey. Exactly. We were all I was intimidated by the Bible for many years. And then the mockery in Hollywood and mainstream media kind of helped me not want to pick it up again for a long time. So I can tell you that Hollywood, mainstream media, cartoons, The Simpsons, and Family Guy helped push me away from the church easy. Like the church, I didn't need that. Like I've been to church, it's just evil. I don't like the humming and ahhing and the kissing of an old satanic looking person, right? That's just satanic worship. But the Bible is just like, it has power, so much time and like power is involved in it, but there was just too much just controversy surrounding it with the Vatican, but it was done purposely to take us away from the truth. They give you the truth and then they take you away from it. Do you understand? So we're going to get into everything. Thank you, Sue. Make sure we share this. Make sure you let everyone know that the Antichrist is coming. The numbers are all there. I still got to get back and show you the 474 because the fall of Hamilton equals 474 in the Jewish ordinal cipher. CERN, right now they're using HARP, all this weather. Like today also I mentioned, they didn't chemtrails the skies. Everything was clear blue over the stadium today in Hamilton. So when they're doing their rituals, they'll keep it clear so you can see the sky because maybe they wanted God to see what they're doing today and something. So they kept it clear. And then watch this week, we're going to have that freaking chemtrail nasty blanket looming over us during the work week, during whatever. But for sports, sunshine. Thank you, Natasha. We got to get out of here. We're rooting for the rapture. We need to have commanders rise up and for the resistance all over the earth. So if we do, God bless, all of us get raptured, then the resistance will be here for those left behind to take control and have something to withstand the wiles of the devil for trial and tribulation. But if there's no rapture, then we will resist all the way up until Judgment Day. And no one gets left behind. So exciting. Yeah, I kind of would rather go through the end of days than spend 20-30 years in an office somewhere, right? But yeah, here we are. San Diego's in the house again. I'm loving the West Coast is here. We're covering a lot of this earth, continent by continent, New Zealand, Africa, Europe, North America. Let's go. Love from MD. We appreciate you so much, Nico. You must know this. Honestly, I'm feeling it. That's why I'm doing my best to try and come on as much as I can now, because I know the information I give has to be hitting some people. And I know when it hits you, you want more. And I honestly can give you more. It's just going to take time to lay it all out and make sure everyone's paying attention because I went through it. When I got hit with that bit of truth, I locked myself away and I downloaded everything. And I'm going to make sure I get that all out to you there because you're not going to get it on the internet. It's all been censored and deleted, long gone now. Okay. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Everything will be saved. You missed a big one, though. Big, big, big. The fall of the Ham Empire, everyone. That means we're another step closer to the Antichrist taking his throne of this whole world. Exactly, J7. So good to see many of us back so many days in a row. Yes, Stacy D. In Jesus' name, thank you so much, everyone. You guys are incredible. Look at this. Without you, I'm nothing. This show's nothing. So I'm just speaking to Black Mirror, basically. But no, I have you all here, loyal crusaders. So let me stop this screen and set up the numbers quickly. I want to bring up that 474 because it is the fall of Ham. It's all there. So I want to bring up 474. Okay. Incredible, 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 incredible. I'm just opening up some numbers for you. So Ham. So I just showed you. I'll bring it up again. Don't worry, just because everything has to be seen. The fall of Hamilton equals 474 in Jewish. So now we're going to bring up a whole bunch of 474s and show how everything's connected. There we go. So I pray every day I pray everyone understands the gravity and seriousness of the revelation given to us by King Nico. Thank you, and God bless you, Nico. Thank you, T. Mooten. God bless you. I appreciate these kind, heavy, heartfelt words. It's unbelievable. But here we are. Fallen angel demons equal 474. Yeshua. Because remember, I keep telling you, the 33, the 474, even the 666 is all good. But it has been manipulated and used and inverted for this superior being to play God and pretty much like try and take us to hell with them, right? So Yeshua, the King, Jesus, 474. The fallen angel demons, because demons are fallen angels, equals 474. 5G hologram projectors. This is the next deception on its way, 474. Murder is 474. Beast Obama, 474, because these are all Antichrist rituals, and we've been calling it for years now that this Obama character potentially could be the Antichrist. Cherubim is 474, the guardians of the Garden of Eden. So they're on this earth, cherubim. This was November 3rd. Looking at numbers and names. Concert from Hell, 474. Astro Feast. Fallen Angels Leave Limbo at Astro World, 474. April 30th, 1966. The founding of the Church of Satan, 474. Akhenaten, 474. And Barack Obama, 474. Because we believe that Barack Obama is a clone of Pharaoh Akhenaten, and they can do this. They have the technology. The VP mark of the beast in the end of days, 474. Mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, 474. The Great Alien UFO Deception 2021, 474. So there's still 2 weeks left. UFO breach. So when that finally happens, all the breaking news is going to be like, we have a UFO breach on Earth. UFOs have breached Earth's atmosphere. Military is going to be everywhere. Martial law. This is it. So UFO breach equals 474. I'm back to Yeshua, 474. So now I'm going to get to the calculator. We're going to type in, or I'll just bring it back up on my Facebook. It was there. Okay, and now I'm going to share this. So I just showed you all the 474s linking to Astral World, to Cherubim, to Yeshua, to everything. And here's today's ritual, which was the fall of Hamilton. 2 Hamiltons fell in one day. That, my friends, is biblical. So we brought up Genesis because we have to see if it's real, if this empire really is the empire of Ham. And it is. Right? It's there in the Bible. It says that Ham, his sons, each son and their sons, and how Cush begat Nimrod, and Nimrod was a psychopath. And then it tells you after that how the Canaanites came back through all this sin. It is incredible. So the fall of Hamilton today, 12/12, just happened. 474. Incredible stuff. So we're going to talk quickly. I don't know if you want more Bible verses, more proof about this Hamilton ritual, which is representation of the Ham Empire, son of Noah, because it has to end if the Antichrist is coming. Wow, we are living through the end of the old world and the beginning of this new world order. This is honestly what is happening. So let's see if people are seeing it. Like, yeah, I'm not going to stay long. That's pretty much it. I'll get back into it some more tomorrow. So that's great. We're working on getting these videos nice and short. Vivian Valerio says, we need a daily Bible study group. The churches are not good. No, the churches were never good. Never good. They found verses in the Bible and went around. So they reading from the Bible, but not giving you the Bible. You understand? So Very tricky, very crafty, more devil tactics. The clone of who? Pharaoh Akhenaten, the father of Tutankhamun, a husband of Nefertiti. So Akhenaten was married to Pharaoh Nefertiti, but he had a mistress named Kiki, which was the mother of Tutankhamun. So he had daughters with, so that's why. So Akhenaten he wanted a son, but he only could produce daughters with Nefertiti. So he resorted to using his mistress to give him a son. So when he had this son, Tutankhamun, he made him marry one of his half sisters, like Ankhesenamun, daughter of Akhenaten and Nefertiti. So they were half brother and sister, but still, all the babies that Tutankhamun had with Ankhesenamun, they all came out stillborn. So in the tomb of Tutankhamun, the stillborn like babies were found buried with them too. Unbelievable. I've been looking into this my whole life. So, wow. Wait, leave who hanging? Who's leaving someone hanging? I hope I told you. Obama, yeah. So, hey Jay, everyone's here. Say your highs. I'm just gonna drink and just calm down because you saw me. I'm just been yelling all day, screaming, getting all hyper, and just seeing all this happen. But I can safely say, from the bottom of my heart, with all of it, from my mind, body, and soul, is telling me that yeah, Genesis has now ended, and we're full on Revelation. And how I didn't see it before, but I'm seeing it now on the day of. Either way, it's a blessing. It's never too late to know the truth, and that's what we're here figuring out and trying to see ahead of time. And that's it. Thank you, Prince Cairo. Yes. Yes, Hannah Lily's here. Welcome. Yeah, just get a bunch of them. It's always cool to have. I got the NIV one. You know, it's good to compare. So when you see something in one and you want to see what it looks like in another version, then maybe that will give you, but why would it be like that? And then you can see what they remove and how changing of certain words like firmament to sky is a big deal for me, right? So you won't find firmament in like the New International Version. The whole verse will be like, and God proclaimed his skies, but it says the firmament. So that's a big deal for me. So you don't want them tampering with words and removing truth that way. It's all being revealed, King of Kings. It is all being revealed to me, to us, to all of us. It's a good thing, but it's also like, if this is really happening, then yeah, like if this empire of Ham has officially ended, that means the Antichrist is definitely 1,000,000% on his way if he's not already here now. So the stage is set. The throne is empty now. Ham is they're doing all the Ham rituals. They're putting to bed their old world order. Yeah, I just love you all too. I can just come on here late at night and just quickly run through some Genesis because of some satanic sporting events. Like, this is what I see. I don't see sports and woo woo go team go. I'm like, there's something going on. This is a ritual. Why are both these teams named Ham? And I've been going on about Ham and Cain for a very long time because I see them everywhere in the world today, and how people don't see it and make the connection. So I'm going to make sure we all see it now. As Crusaders, we are going to be. And plus, I was at the stadium. There was an army of police, not intimidated at all. I was excited, though, when I saw the buses come with the Canadian military to show up for today's Grey Cup. So the Grey Cup for you Americans is like the Canadian Super Bowl, right? So this is a big deal. So it's not just some little high school game in the park, right? We're talking about the Canadian freaking Super Bowl. And Hamilton had the chance to win and were going to win until all of a sudden everything fell for them and they got squashed by 33 to 25. The same with Lewis Hamilton. And remember, this isn't just one game. There was like 100 games or 20 something games that led up to this one big thing, right? So all the energy involved. The same with the Formula One. There was like 22 races before today's race. And somehow in 22 races, the two drivers going for the championship were tied exactly on points at 369. And guess who wins on the final lap when Hamilton was leading the whole way? Max Verstappen, car number 33. Two rituals, all in the same day. Two Hamiltons losing. Two winners, 33s. Slam dunk, right? No, we should be prepared. This is just more confirmation that this is the truth. If Ham is real and his empire is now ended, and that means that the Antichrist is about to take the throne, then that means Jesus Christ is the ultimate. He is our Lord, Savior, Messiah, King of Kings, the Son of God. That means, so if Ham is real, Cain is real, and the devil is real, then all we need to do is choose Jesus Christ. That's all we need to do. We don't need to go hide 10 feet in a bunker somewhere. We don't need to like put on bulletproof vests and armor. No, we just need to put on your t-shirt, put on the armor of God. This is my armor of God. I don't need anything else. I'm not padding up. I'm not wearing a helmet. I have Jesus. This is what everyone in the resistance needs, is Jesus. This is our ultimate weapon, right? Because again, we are not wrestling against flesh and blood. So Adriano says, go Eskimos. Where we are Eskimos. Please share the information I sent you on Instagram. Okay, yeah, I need to figure out how to pull out my Instagram. So yeah, Santino's been sending some great stuff. All of you, actually. J7's become such an amazing decoder in such a short time. We got people like, we got Natasha here, always asking questions. I'm here to always answer, right? You know, not everyone is understanding and is learning as quick as some of the others. But Natasha, again, I love answering your questions. Is there where good and evil come head to head, like a spiritual war? Will it become violent? It will become violent for those that don't have Jesus, pretty much. Like there will be some test time, like trying times, like Jesus does say. That's why the days are shortened, because not everyone could be as confident in the blood of Jesus, right? Like, so some will maybe captured, some may be beheaded. Like, I don't want to get into any gore and like bad stuff, but we're rolling with the good stuff for now. An empire just ended. Yeah, there's a lot of evil happening, and they're switching up their empires and new world orders, but remember who they fear most and who they're hiding and trying to keep down, and that's Jesus Christ. So what we do is just keep him in our hearts, keep speaking the name, whether it's Yeshua, Yahushua, Jesus Christ. You use all three. If you have a fourth, fifth, and sixth, you say it in every language you want, whatever makes you feel good, and that is it. You don't need like knives and swords and hammers and like guns and stuff. No, we don't need that. Nicolette Amato, welcome. I know we're doing a late one tonight because of all the rituals that just took place today. So I want all you Crusaders to be the first to know. I'm hoping, yeah, you're going to be the first to know. Everyone's going to be talking about all these sports on Monday, talking about, oh, did you see the Grey Cup? Or, oh, did you hear about Lewis Hamilton losing? And you'll be like, yeah, that was all fake. That was a ritual. It's biblical. You'll know the actual truth now. So yes, Black Sheep says amen. Kim says, don't be afraid, just stay close to Jesus. Let's chat again offline and get a Bible study for the explanations of the Catholic Church and the Mass, Mary, Rosary, beads, rituals, and satanic meaning behind them all, please. Okay, yeah. So I feel like we should, because that's not as offensive as going straight for the New Age religion, because the Catholic Church is pretty much the same thing. So you go for the Catholic Church. I don't think anyone's going to mind. So let's go for it. Us born agains, let's go tear apart the Catholic Church and that satanic Vatican with all their snake symbolism and their devil crap and their cardinals and whatever rituals. Disgusting. Yeah, Nicolette. So this morning, Lewis Hamilton lost the world title, and just 2 hours ago or less, the Hamilton Tiger Cats just lost the Grey Cup championship. So 2 people with the name Hamilton fell today, right? And the teams that beat them, so Hamilton got beat by Winnipeg, and they scored 33 points over them. And Hamilton lost to a guy with the car number 33. And Tom Brady won by 33 points today too with the Buccaneers. You're welcome, J7. Satan and evil is terrifying to me, and if I'm going to die, I'd rather die by my own hands. No, death isn't scary anymore. Don't worry about death. That's why once you realize that it's just like, yeah, we'll get into it. But poor Natasha, we'll talk offline. I know you've been hit with a lot of truth lately, so everyone be gentle with Natasha. Go easy on her. I kind of hit her with a lot of truth. So, yeah, I'm heavy with it. Yes, Andrew Eastman, commander of the resistance, is here. We're popping up everywhere. He's been the day one. So, you've seen that, Andrew. So, me and the rest of the resistance and which other groups, we got all the freedom warriors there. We're in Hamilton today at the stadium, trying to reach out to some of these people there. But they weren't having none of it. Everyone just wanted to get belligerent, get drunk, go woo-woo, and just go support the sports and see their team get creamed in overtime to an obvious fixed ritual. These sports are rigged. So this is what this whole video is exposing. I'm going to cut this video at an hour, so 8 minutes, everyone. We want people to see this, but good thing, all the information is in the beginning of the video anyways. Then we do our talks at the end, so. You're welcome, Nicolette. Yeah, we are rocking on. Love you here. So yeah, Natasha's a late bloomer. So, but you're in good hands, Natasha. Don't worry. You're in good hands. Amalu says hi. Nicolette's got the best year for videos over there. So much good stuff coming out. Yeah, what a year it's been. Oh boy. We're going to be hearing a lot about UFOs now. Because now that Ham is out the way, the stage is set. Yeah, 33. That's the Antichrist number. Because remember, Andrew. So, Jesus Christ was crucified at 33. And they hid his original birthday and his death date. I found his original birth date, September 11th, and his death date, his crucifixion date, is April 30th. September 11th to April 30th, birthday to death day or murder day, is exactly 33 weeks. And he was crucified at 33. So what is the Antichrist? He's the inverted version of the Christ. So if the Christ was the perfect 33, then the Antichrist wants to be the perfect 33. So how's the Antichrist going to remove the old empire that he gave to Ham? He's going to have Hamilton get demolished in the F1 by car 33, and he's going to have Hamilton get demolished in the Grey Cup by 33 points to Winnipeg. Lots of love and kisses going out to all of you. Thanks for being patient with me, and appreciate all that you do and all that you are. You're welcome, Natasha. And thank you for sticking around and not just running off and calling us all crazy lunatics for some of the stuff that I'm sharing here. So thank you for yourself for being patient. Yeah. That and robots. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming. So again, I'm going to end this in like next 5 minutes unless people got stuff to say. And then that's it. We'll call this one. We're going to call it I cannot believe it. That's the official end of the Ham Empire that began in Genesis. We have to go. We went all the way back to Genesis 9 or Genesis 7:13 first, and then we got into it, the flood in Genesis 9, Genesis 10, and from start to finish, it explains word for word, son for son, which one belonged to who, how the Canaanites came about, who the father of the Canaanites were in this new post-flood world. And it says Ham is the father of the Canaanites. But guess what? Antichrist is ready to come and rule now, and Ham's time is over. And when Satan gives you something and wants to come and collect, he's going to come and collect. And guess what? Ham's soul now belongs to the devil. Son of Ham is going to the lake of fire with Satan. His empire on this earth lasted a long time, about 4,000 years. The longest reigning empire on this earth is Ham, joint with Cain. So it started because of Cain, but Ham ruled it all the way post-flood up until now, December 12:12. December 25th is Nimrod's birthday. Yeah, Disney cartoons. Anything to do with NASA and space is Disney. It's made on a computer, like cartoons, but for adults. So Disney cartoons is for the children, and CGI NASA is for the adults, but it's from the same thing. They're of the same. Disney and NASA are the same. Yeah, I'm going to end this, everyone. So again, Genesis to Revelation. We're wrapping up the Bible. We're almost at the end. An empire has fallen today. That was the empire of Ham, son of Noah. The empire that Satan gave him after the flood has now ended, which means we're another second, another day closer to the Antichrist now coming and taking the stage. So I'm praying for everyone. God bless. We'll be in touch. I'll be on as often as possible, bringing you the news as it's happening, the stories, the Bible prophecies as it's happening. So yeah, I'm not going to use news. It's Bible prophecy. Everything that is happening is Bible prophecy. Do not let them hide it from you. I won't let them hide it. So make sure you get this channel subscribed. Let's get thousands more. Let's get it, because I'm exposing every single thing, bit, story by story, ritual by ritual. We're going to go back, the past, the present, and the future. We've got it all right here in the resistance. We are now getting like that key, that truth, that's all coming from here. We're going to spread it to this whole world. We're spreading it to Africa, as far as New Zealand, as far as Argentina, you know, all across the States, all across Europe. Let's get into Russia. Yeah. Like, I'm honestly, this is what I'm here to do, is to see all this and bring this truth. Hopefully there's others out there that are seeing what we've all been able to see here tonight with the fall of the Ham Empire, and tie it into Genesis and the Antichrist and Revelation. Today is a day that connects Genesis to Revelation. This is incredible. Just me saying it, I can't believe I'm hearing what I'm saying. I love you all. Good night. God bless everyone. 4 more hours. Message me. Let me know.